Need to connect this fuel line to a fuel tank. Don't think I can drive down a road with the fuel tank right here. I probably can. I mean, I've seen it happen before. I've seen me do it before, but it'd be more convenient to have an actual fuel tank attached to the vehicle. Let's drop some fuel tanks. Looks like it's an old fuel tank. So this fuel tank doesn't look half bad. This is old farmer trick. I also saw it on Vice Grip Garage. Take a buttload of marbles, throw it in the tank, throw a bunch of, well, I'm going to put diesel in there, but some kind of cleaning solution in there, and then and then drive around with this tank in the back of it down an old gravel road or whatnot. The movement of the tank and the marbles will clean out everything. Or if it doesn't clean out everything, it'll get pretty close. So I'm going to throw the marbles in here, fill it full of diesel, and then drive to work a couple times a week. I would say she's plugged up pretty good. I couldn't get it out. Couldn't get anything on the end of this, so I just kind of bent it a little more. And pretty sure I'm going to need to replace that because it is completely plugged. Got everything removed. Got the surfaces cleaned up. I'm going to have to find a new gasket and just figure out a new way for this. I don't think this is going to work. Put up this hole. Don't need anything else getting in there because it's already pretty gross in there. So I'm going to go get some diesel, put it in there, and drive around quite a bit. Been riding in the back of my daily driver for about 2 days, and then I had kind of a jerky stop, and then it got to ride in a tow truck, but that's a whole nother episode. Empty all this crap out of it. Hopefully it's clean. We'll install all this stuff. Hopefully it works, and there's a lot of hopefullys of this part. So here we go. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Is I'm going to put this here, because it's just going to be a regular pickup tube, and then I'm going to put a pipe down in there, put a sock on the pipe. I got a lot going on. Okay, so how am I going to put this in here? I ran a stainless steel wire through it, through this little fitting. I'm going to put the wire through in there, through the hole, put the fitting through the hole, get it where I want it, and then I'm going to grab the wire with my finger, pull the wire through here, and slide the nut up the wire so I don't drop it in the tank 1,000 times. Let's see if it works. Pickup tube. What I did is I drilled a hole in the little end of the sock, then zip tied it on there. You saw me put the little flare on the end so it can't slip off. And on this side I just put a compression fitting next to the AN6 fitting, or the compression fitting on the other side of the AN6 fitting. Then I'll just put it in the tank, put a little wire around here, and then tighten it like I did last time. The one thing I'm gonna have to watch, why it's bent like this, is it's a lot easier to put a pipe in there and bend it how you want it instead of just getting it exactly the right length. And this way it'll be just off the bottom and won't be sucking into the bottom, because I know I'm gonna clean it, but I'm not gonna get all of the stuff out of there. Now I'm gonna try to empty all the fuel and the marbles out of here. Hopefully all the other gunk and nastiness comes out with it. I got the majority of the gross stuff out of there. Now there's only a little bit left in there. Grab a vacuum cleaner and just get what I can. Took the shop vac, vacuumed all out. Hopefully I got it all. Now. Alright, new plan. Took the wire, wrapped around here, redid the zip tie. It's running through here, and I routed it through the bottom of here, through here. Now I'm going to try to pull this, drop this in there, pull it tight, and work my finger magic, tighten it up there. Okay, this isn't going to work. I tried that last method for about an hour, didn't work. Gonna take this off and use another route. I'm gonna build this gasket now. I took a piece of paper sack and I rubbed it all over the hole. Kind of took my fingernail and just worked everything so you can see where everything goes. I'm gonna put it on this and cut it out. Got the gasket all cut out and marked out. Seems to line up pretty good. Looks like a grower, not a shower. So I did the wrench in there thing, got this all tightened up. Now I'm gonna run a bunch of bolts in here. So these fittings I'm building right here, are the definition of overkill. These are for, oh crap, a fuel injection system that can handle up to, I think, 200 psi. Alright, so I got to get the tank mounts, or whatever they're supposed to be called, ready to be held. This strap is good, a little bent. This one's all twisted to heck, and there's just a bolt going through there, so I have to take that bolt off. Stole this strap from the other side. That one was here. It's a little bent up, but it's still pretty good. Now, I'm gonna put the tank where it goes, hopefully. All right, I got both straps in, tightened down. They may have had to cut one out and then redo it, but we got it. Got this contraption hooked up to my fill spout, and this is what's going to go in here to have my cover go over it. I need to grab the little rubber thing, the hose that connects this to that end real quick, and then we'll get this whole thing mounted up. The gas filler neck is now installed. Problem is, it's going to be one of those weird ones you can't put a regular hose in, which is going to be a pain in the butt, but whatever. We got that installed. Somebody may have got mad at the whole situation and just put a bunch of roofing screws in it, but it should work. Got it all in there. That hose back there is connected. Now let's see if she'll even start. Put a little fuel in the carburetor, hoping that she'll start and pull a suction from the fuel tank. Might have put a little too much fuel in the carburetor. When I installed this alternator, I blew a fuse. I've just replaced that fuse. Now, need to see if the alternator is working. See if it starts and charges. Pretty sure that's pulling fuel. I just shut it off. Now the next thing I need to test to see if my alternator is working